What is up, everybody, and welcome to a very different stream for me, at least. Yeah, today is not going to be so much gaming, or at all gaming. That camera's not going to stay up. It's going to be me trying to set up a mining rig, my first one. I managed to pick up and scrounge some pretty crappy-ish equipment, and we'll see kind of how it goes today. Not expecting much. I've already experienced a bit of a bug with the other computer, but it is up. I can actually see the screen now, so that's a bonus. And yeah, we'll just try and fart our way through this. I'll try and fart my way through this. You can just sit back and relax and try to enjoy whatever you see and pick up any tidbits. Let me know if you've got any suggestions. And other than that, let's kind of switch over and start doing this. Not going to finish on its own. Here we go. So as you can see, you've got just kind of some components here. This is just a workstation that my brother was able to pick up for me. I've got some risers here, some extensions or splitters, and then the splitter, this 4x1 splitter. I think I ended up making a mistake because the risers actually came with a splitter, and I think I ended up picking this one up over and above because I didn't realize that it actually came with a splitter. So anyway, I've got an extra splitter is essentially what I'm getting at, but I think we're going to try and get things going. As you can see over here, the small screen, this is the actual workstation that I'm going to be going through and trying to add cards to. So what I've got is two 1660s and an MSI 1080. So I'm going to try start things off with the 1080, because that's probably going to be the backbone of this and the power horse of this rig. And if that goes well, I assume and think that everything else is going to go fine. I can't get, I thought I would be able to get the NVIDIA drivers on here before actually getting the cards installed, but you can't. So, excuse me. So, yeah, I've got to get the card installed first, jump onto the internet, got the Ethernet cable down below. So yeah, let's shut this down. It's on right now because I was having an issue with the DVI port. It was working. It was just fine when it was on the floor. However, when I moved it up onto the desk, DVI port just stopped. Didn't want to actually connect. So then I switched over to the HDMI cable that I was using for the main system as a dual monitor system, which seems to be working, as you can tell. So I will shut this down and start adding in some hardware. Actually, the other piece, which is on the floor, again, for testing. And this is all I have. So I ended up getting this, or having this. Where are we at? 650, which should be more than enough for the cards that I have. And then I think if I ended up finding another 1660 or 1660 Super, this should be enough. At again, I'm hoping to bring down the wattage of those 1660s to about 75 to 80. So if I can get them all at that 240 for those, and I don't imagine the MSI that I'll be able, or that it'll be over, a couple hundred watts. So this should be more than enough to handle all the cards that I'm going to try on this rig. So we'll see, but this is the other piece, which I just don't have much space for it yet. But I will actually need, probably end up putting it on top of the system that I have on top of the tower, then feeding things down from there. Yeah, let's shut things down and start adding cards to the rig. We'll see how it goes. sure that's turning off. And I hope there really is only one way to actually add this. I'm really hoping that this little jumper pin is all I need to do, and all I need to get this powered without the motherboard. So we'll see. We'll soon find out. We'll soon find out. So I'm going to toss this up here as we speak, get in the way of everything. Put it here. So. Like so. See the little hairs. The little hairs. So I don't know if it's possible that maybe this being in the PCIe slot ended up bunking up the connection with my DVI port earlier, but I'm really hoping that that it doesn't do it now as I add cards to it. There it is. Yeah, this is a 1080. See, nice and clean 1080. How did I plan on doing this? I didn't actually figure that out, but gotta get it connected regardless. So we'll start there, slide that out, slot that in and lock it down. These risers have like a little slider. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Little slider, that little white piece. A little slider to lock it in, I guess. So with that being done, eesh. You guys must be cringing as much as I am at this point. The ghetto setup here. Can use that little bump. Use that little bump, and oh yeah, I guess we need to power it on. Need power to it. So this is a 6 and 8 pinner, and the riser actually needs some power. So I guess, I wonder if I can get away with the 8 pin and then grabbing a peripheral cable just to give that 6 pin connection. Might try that. What's gonna be easier here? I don't even know. I don't even know. You don't even know. This might actually take a lot longer than I expected. Oh, and I probably should have connected this before. I want it to 6er. Okay. The riser in doesn't. Oh, there we go. And say it doesn't quite clip in. I'm gonna toss this into the 8 pin. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And behind. Oof. Toss that there. Then abandon that and connecting it to the 8 pin on power supply. All right, so that is partially connected. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go and grab one of the peripheral. Yeah, I'm gonna go and grab one of the peripheral cables. I will be right back because I don't want to. I want to leave these 8 pins for the 1660s, especially if I end up getting that third one. But yeah, I will be. Just give me 2 seconds. So what I didn't realize that the peripheral cables are for the SATA ports. So what I ended up doing, grab the CPU cable, which is a pin. So I'm really hoping that I can get away with using this this 8-pinner for graphics card. And again, this might be quite cringeworthy to anybody that, oh, I can't because it's okay. No, I'll have to use that for a different one. I think all 6s. And that's the thing. As if it's going into a splitter. Okay, so there's potential that that's okay. There's potential that this could still work out if I end up maxing out with that 4th 1660. So grabbing one of these, lose 6 pins, getting it in. Click, snap, good to go. And this is, I guess, the moment of truth where power supply is getting the cards, risers, and the system is getting PCIe slot. So let's hope it actually works. Hope this actually, oh, I guess I need to oh, got riser, got fans. Got the light on the riser. Not sure if you can see that. On green light right there. Takes a while. Taking a while for this to actually boot into the. Come on. This is not ideal. Not ideal. Honestly, yeah, thanks. Thanks, tips. Why? It was just on. Everybody saw it. Should there be a light on the piece on the little splitter? Should there be anything on the split? Always double check. Amazon. Checking to see. So it doesn't look like there should be a light with the PCIe. Wondering network cool. That's. Wonder if I need to switch the slot that it's in. So we'll try that. Off. Switching Magoo off. That's off. Everything's off. No fans. Alright. Let's try. Further down the board. So all I've done, again, I'm sure you just saw what happened. I went from this yellow slot, which I would assume is the correct one to have it in, but I moved it a few down because I don't know what those other slots are. They look like they're backwards. So I skipped, went 2 down, and we'll try it again. Splitter or the riser light is back on. Hands are all running. God. Lights on the keyboard. That's about it. Crud. Crud, crud, crud. There's a setting that I'm missing. Setting that I'm missing somewhere. Regards to this PCIe slot in the BIOS. Where it'd be fantastic if somebody were on to help me out with this. If and only if. All right, let's see if this actually works. If I can actually get into BIOS. So why is the DVI active now? Why is the DVI active now? All right, so that doesn't really matter. Let's just try and figure out. Maybe I need to update the BIOS. BIOS. Which Okay, so I'm seeing BIOS 3801, and currently it looks like it's saying that they're at 1402. Let's try updating this one, shall we? Let's see if we can get anything out of it. On this bad boy. What is on this bad? Beep boop bop. Removable drive. Name it. What's the name of that drive? G-Plex. Which one's this? Why isn't that showing up? Question. What is happening right now? Nothing. Ain't nothing going right. Huh. Yeah, I guess we can launch that. Youch. All right, so basis BIOS. Checking out forums. Where is oh, all right, good. And I am on stream.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just oh,
Well,
I guess I sorted it.
I kind of.
Yes, I sorted. Did you talk to him? Oh, you might run into her. Oh.
Selling stuff
Oh,
there.
okay,
So
I didn't know.
What that meant. Yeah.
I thought she was just going.
Oh no! I wouldn't just.
I see. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Very good. Maybe. Probably not. No. All right. Love you. So Ace's motherboard, advanced mode boot 7. F7. Wait. Section. Yes. Yep. Ooh. Boot. Fast boot enabled. Oh, there it is. Disabled. Advanced on board. Device configuration. Am I seeing that? Advanced. What would that be under? Computing? Unless it even has a TPM state. H. Configuration. PIE. N. 2. H. Configuration. PIE. I assume that's that to Gen 2. Note some users have reported Gen 1 working better than or better with Asus Prime Z or Z270. Try that if you have that. Don't believe anywhere near that. So the other piece is the onboard devices. Oh, onboard devices. That HD audio controller to that really matter? All right. That's let's see how that changes things. Shut down, reboot with the card back in. So I'm really, really hoping this actually works out. If it would, okay, I was gonna say I was going to possibly lose it if it didn't boot back up again. Happening right now. Seriously? Okay, so now it's split across two screens. Don't know why. All right, so we'll start in that first slot again because that seems to make the most sense to me. Locked in. Powering on. Green light, fans going. Computer on. Let's see. what is it, about 3 to 4 seconds? No. It completely biffs just completely blocks out that. And the fans have stopped. The boot and the monitor recognition. Can't quite understand why. Try that third or fourth slot again, just to see if for some reason I'm gonna take out. I assume it's the HDMI port that. No, it was a DVI port that was actually coming on, wasn't it? Or display port. Notice. Oh, okay, so what is it about the settings where PCIe. Give me 2 seconds. I will be back. So, do I adjust back to that PCI? Adjust this to Gen 1. Well, let's You know what? HDMI not work. All right. So advanced, board. PCH. Press 1. Alright, so I'm gonna just double check to see if there are any other. For all GPUs, advanced mode settings, Gen 4 decode enabled. Is that update that BIOS? Oh, that's not BIOS configuration. It was OS configuration. So if you're just joining, having an issue where as soon as I put this riser or the splitter in, it's not my display, my HDMI display ceases to work. So I'm actually, this one came with, do that. Maybe I'll try the one that actually came with the stuff. Exact same. R7, so I'm just trying to see if there are any kind of differences. So this one actually came with these risers. This I ended up picking up, risers after the fact, or realizing that the risers came with one. Version 002. I don't see that there's any difference. I'm just gonna continue with this. Maybe I'll try a different slot. 7 and 37. I'm trying to find some sort of BIOS setting in here. See the mouse right there. In this, that might be affecting why as soon as I take out this splitter, I can actually get a display or get the display to come up. I had this at Gen 2, the PCIe speed at Gen 2, based on just some information that I'm seeing over here on the screen, which I'm pretty sure you can see. Yeah, you can see that. So I'm trying to find any kind of adjustments over here. I do have BIOS update, but for some reason, this stupid Kingston thing will not. Just not coming up. In my list. Just fantastic. Fantastic. You know what? Gotta have something kicking around. I do, but these are system. Yeah. You know what? I will attempt it. I will attempt it. This. Back to. Wonder if I can safely eject this. Get this into here. Update file. Do I want to read this file? You know what? Let's do it. Yes. Fingers crossed that this might help and not completely brick the system. I thought this was going to be a lot smoother than it is actually being. At least for the first card. You know what? If I had one card going, but I have a feeling that it's not the card itself. It has something to do with that. It might have something to do with the PCIe slots. Find something else here. Setup for plus card mining rings. Let's go, YouTube.
So Canada really took the lead on cannabis legalization.
Totally, and everyone agrees that.
Okay guys, so the first thing you want to go into on your BIOS screen is actually you always want to update your BIOS version. So I actually have it plugged in via Ethernet. So I'm going to go ahead and go to advanced settings right there.
Oh, that sort of awful, but okay. You know what? Let's hope that he.
Okay.
Oh, dude, like.
After you go into advanced settings, you're going to go all the way to tools. You're going to go to ASUS Easy 3 Flash Utility, and then you're going to go via internet and hit next. Then it's going to ask you if you want to update the BIOS via internet enabled through the network related items, and then reboot the system automatically. Continue, then you want to hit yes. So this portion takes a little bit of time. Your computer's going to turn back off and turn on. Take a look at the whole setup right here. So there we go, we're back on that screen. Again, you want to go back to
Oh, Nick.
right there. It's going to say via internet. So let me just zoom back in, guys. So we're going to go via internet.
Did that just completely wreck everything? Oh god. I swear to baby Jesus. Fast boot on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. This. The other one. H. Speed. We're gonna try Gen 1. See how that goes. Start Smart Connect. iPub. Big, I'm starting to feel my pain here. So
I have an old school hard drive on there. The internet's plugged in via the blue devices for the PCIe slots. So this is before you do anything, and I have my 2 sticks of RAM. But this is what you want to do before you do anything at all, is just get your software updated, get everything ready
right,
before you even install any type of graphics cards.
right.
BIOS. So again, we're going to be starting right. Just finished updating the BIOS. So again, we're going to be starting right here on the EZ mode. So what you want to do is either strike your F7 key to get you into advanced mode, or just simply go down right here and click on advanced mode. So now from this title bar right here, you want to make sure you're on advanced. So make sure you click advanced. The first thing we're going to go to is going to be system agent, or SA configuration. So right here we're going to work with a couple of things. The first thing we're going to be working with is DIM OPI configuration.
DMI, yo. And 2.
We're going to set the DIM max linked 2.
Okay, I assume this is what it means. Like, I'm just enabling it to Gen 2.
Okay, so you're gonna go back now by clicking here.
Yeah.
Then you go to peg port configuration.
I don't have. Yes. Allows you. I'm hoping that this will override it trying to go through that PCIe port. Ooh, that I wonder if that could be it. PCIe spread spectrum. PM support for the PEG device. This has no effect if PEG is not the currently active device. Enable or disable control of an active state power management, ASPM, active state power management side.
You're gonna click link speed 1 to Gen 2. Link speed 2 to Gen 2. And then for the PCIe spread spectrum clocking, you want to go ahead and disable this, okay, guys? So just backing out again.
So that I don't know what that. We'll leave that as is. We'll leave that at Gen 2. What else does he have here?
Again. Now you're gonna go all the way back to the advanced, pretty much main menu right here. You're gonna go to PCIe configuration, and you're gonna go to PCIe Express configuration. For the PCIe speed, again, Gen 2. So backing out. So those are gonna be the main portions that you would actually switch in the BIOS settings so you can actually run 8 cards. So we're gonna get out of the advanced right here. We're gonna scroll all the way to the top to boot. And this just goes to people that don't use a, since I'm going to be actually living in my mining cave pretty much, I don't have to worry about pretty much a power outage turning off my rig and I have to fly across the nation to go turn it back on. So I don't know, I'm not going to enable fast boot. So that doesn't really, it's already enabled, but I'm not going to really worry about that. And then a lot of people like to put next boot after AC power loss. A lot of people say fast. I'm just going to put normal. I'm not going to worry about any of that. But the thing I am going to worry about is above 4G decoding. So guys, if you do not enable this feature, there is no way you'll be able to run 8 cards. So this is
Air boots. Boot. Numlock. Wait for F1 air option ROM. Alright, so there's.
This is the most important part of the BIOS setup for the mining rig. So you're going to go ahead and click this and hit enable. So that's all y'all need to do to run 8 cards off your
I'm hoping.
Z170 to Z270 motherboard. Again, it also
Hopefully,
PCIe slots.
because I'm not looking to run.
So this is just a basic.
Because I'm not looking to run 8 cards. Hopefully, this kind of everything that we're going through with him, whenever this video is from Ghost 57, will actually end up working. And I feel, and I'm hoping that that last those PCI, the display, that display that I changed to the eye graphics is what was needed to change. See if he has anything else to say.
And I, when I first started, all I had was actually blogs that I have to look through and read through and kind of diagnose what worked for me. But this works for me, and this works for, again, a lot of other people. Just look at my settings, rewind the video back and forth if you need to. And the most important part about this whole thing is you want to go ahead and hit exit. And then what you want to do is save changes and reset. So it's going to show you all the changes that were made. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and hit OK. A lot of people, what you can do is actually screenshot this when you get into this portion of the video and go through and make sure all these changes are actually done to your computer, okay? And keep in mind, this is a mining rig from scratch. I don't even have Windows uploaded yet to it or installed on it yet. So I like to make sure my motherboard is, again, first off, has the latest BIOS. Second off, make sure the motherboard has the right settings for running 8 cards. So now I'm going to go ahead and hit OK, and it's going to restart. So pretty much, guys, it's not really too much to it. It's just you got to make sure you get these settings right. Right, because if you don't, then you're going to have a lot of issues even putting 3 cards on here and trying to do a profitable mining rig. So guys, please hit that like button, please subscribe, and please comment if you have any issues, or if you have found a better way.
I will turn on by disable yet. So I will leave this off because I don't really want it to just start booting up yet. So I am done with this as of now. So set. Hopefully those Gen 2 items, those and these PCI speeds Gen 2, hopefully those will help. Changing the primary display from auto, because I'm thinking it was picking up the PCIe, where are we at? Thinking it was picking up the PCIe slot first as its auto, which is why it wasn't going to the onboard graphics. So I'm gonna save that, let it reboot, and then it's hopefully, oh, there we go. Hopefully gonna come up as, I'm hoping it'll be fine after this. Really wish this stupid camera mount was better. Come on, man, come on. Yeah, I like this lean. All right, so that's fine. Be shutting down. I'm really hoping that this is going to do it. So I've adjusted this back into, as you can see, that first slot. I was gonna pop it over to one of these, to one of the other ones. But we'll see. I'll try that first PCIe slot. And if I can at least get into Windows, then I think Bob's your uncle at that point. So, got the light. Got some fans spinning. Hear that boop. Okay, so there's that. Hey! Oh, yeah! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, great start. Great start. Great start. Miner. So I do have currently the miner to start. T-Rex miner is the one that I use. I do have that to start automatically. I'm gonna end up stopping that. As you can see here, I don't have things connected to the internet yet. Do that quickly now, and then get my drivers for NVIDIA. And up or down? Is it up or down? Yes. Click, click. All right. So, internet on. Giver Brahav. So we are looking for experience. GeForce Experience download. I want to say that I think it like before it actually stopped me from downloading this because I didn't have a card installed, I believe. So if I'm correct, then that's obviously one more step in the right direction. Yeah, let me read through all that with you. Might touch base with that dude, and if I can manage to get a second card in. Oh, behind the board. Board. Welcome to Itchy and Scratchy Lands. With that. What it is. All right. Yes, close her down. Plug in then. Okay. What is happening? All these crazy, crazy things. Just stall it already. I just want to be able to see that at least two cards. Whoa! At least two cards are working. Got that, and then here's the Zotac 1660. Yeesh. That is some rough bananas as far as the stream quality goes. Eh. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. All right, package. Prepare yourself. Getting there, getting there. It only took an hour and 15 minutes to be able to download the actual files. However, been a bit of a learning experience, so that's cool. I did kind of like it. Yeah, it's just want to get this other one going. As this is speeding up, I'm just gonna connect first of two Zotecs. Yes, I know. You're probably saying, why would you get Zotac 1660s? Because I'm pretty sure Amazon stuff. Or they allowed the seller to change it from a 1660 Super, which I could have sworn it was. Sworn it was a 1660 to these 8 pins. the 1660. So again, all I'm trying to do here is just save some time. Once this driver gets installed, should maybe test it on the. Or no, did I? So, card numero dos, ready to go. Anytime now. Anytime now. Anytime now. Anytime now. Be. Make it so card could just stand up on the riser pad itself. Angle it slightly. Ew. Couldn't make it any easier. Restart now. Okay. We is super close to testing this bitch out. Ah, man. So I've got ended up changing and using a really old router to split the connection from main PC, what I'm streaming from, to this one. Chances. Mesh. Where's 1080? All right, well, it's picking it up. And a dag. Waiting for the fans to kick in here. So it's doing something. It is mining. However, the fans. Oh, there they go. Okay. All right. So that's fine. Fine. Glad to see those fans kicked in. 9 degrees, but I don't know. Is that 59 at the core or the junction? 128. Okay, so this is quite garbage. So 20, it's giving me 21 mega hash at 128 watts. So I will have to, I'm just happy that this is actually working. So I'll have to figure out tuning and everything for, oh, you know what? Probably do that. Let's check out quickly MSI 80. Mining settings. Reddit. Zero shared. I guess it is. I'm used to seeing the 3080 kind of giving me shares all the time at 4 times, almost 5 times this. So I guess that kind of makes sense. 7% core plus 125 memory, or core plus. Where's the skin? So we do core 80. Memory clock. What do we have? 400. So I'm adjusting here. I just want to make sure that it's going to the right, not going to the right address. Good thing I double checked that. Good thing, good thing, good thing. First of all, there should be US. All right, so what do I do? I'm just to. I might have already sent it. So if I up. Alright, so that's not. So I gotta send it over to myself because I don't want to misenter this. That 1660 Super is 7 hours away and $900. There's an error. No. What errors? Oh, come on. Alright, fine. Fine. Go with this then. Let's just go with that. You know what? I'm actually happy that didn't go through. Because daddy ain't got the cash for that. Ooh. US Ethermine. Blah 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 blah. And save it. Okay. So now we can actually get into tuning. Now we can get into the tune. Okay. So based on what I'm seeing over what I had seen over here, why did I? Yeah, Reddit. Flux. Settings, polygon, overclocks. Okay. So somebody's saying that they're getting 30, 23. You know what? That's better than the 21 I was getting earlier. Interval setting to get stats. Is it just I? Just I? I apologize for the suffering. 6. That down to 70. Six. I think decent goal might be 133. I think my goal is going to be around the 200 efficiency, maybe. I'd like to bring that down to that 120, 125 mark. Because again, I've got to think about the power supply too. If I'm going to be adding 2 more cards to it. So 46, 47 degrees, so it's creeping up. Creeping up. 8. Might actually take that GG post down because I can't afford another card as much as I would like to get a cheap something relatively cheap. $900 for a 1660. Get bent. How mental is that? Yet it's a seller's market, but man, that's a little bit outrageous. Gotta make sure that starts charging. I probably took it off the charger there. 37. Diggity dang. Why is that? I'm down to 65% power limit. And it's still sucking 137. Down to 134. Still 23 mega hash. But I feel like the 1660s are going to be around that 20, 21 mark. Interesting. So dipped down to 134, but now crept back to the 137 mark. Somebody on Reddit, I'm assuming, is just trolling. 70% power limit, 125 core, 650 memory, 34 mega hash at 125 watts. I'm going to call shenanigans on that for sure. I'm just reading through. Yeah, 134, 36 at 140, 145 watts. For cards I have with the current deck, I get, this is 10 months ago, I get higher hash rate with a lower memory clock and higher core. So give core 190, memory 250, 0 core clock and 80% limit. What? This is the first time I'm hearing about this ether enlargement pill. If anybody is out there knows anything about this stuff, what is an ether enlargement pill? That just a take on 80 Titan XP using ether enlargement pill. Okay, so this is thing. Drop down to 60% power limit. Drop the watts. I'm going to guess albeit briefly to 125. Which backs NVIDIA cards timing enhances your mine effectiveness. If you have AMD cards, GeForce GTX 1080 Ti and Titan XP unique in the 2016 cards lineup. DDR5X memory. The distinction of X memory is the type 4 bytes instead of 30. However, approach requires increased timing. Effect gains performance while memory dependent mining algorithms are affected negatively. How it works: the app reduces DDR5X timings, thus enhancing read-write operation speeds, memory while greatly boosting mining ability. Very simple design. Upon launch, merely reports its state and the key window open. 30. Oh my, yeah. Dropping down to 60 brings that power wattage down. 125. It seems to be 125, 127. So that's seems to be pretty good. I don't mind that there. Not getting any extra shares, mind you, but 420 on the just kind of see where I can take this. Acidity for large for responsible stock. We've kept boosted clock speeds and launched the pill. 9 mega hash. Your memory can withstand even crazier frequency. You can reach up to 5. Wow. Going up to 425 has dropped our hash rate. Went from 23.6 to 22.8. 123 to 125. I have to keep going here because that doesn't really seem right. So I'm just gonna let that figure itself out as I continue reading about this ether enlargement pill. Yeah, like I said, this is the first time, again, not having run a 2080 or a 1080 or anything, I guess, with GDDR5X memory. I wouldn't have come across this. Where do I get this? Cards listed above were just as effective at ether mining. Oh god, a company released a mine pill or ETH enlargement pill. Let's take a peek at what this ETH enlargement pill is. Very skeptical on where to actually grab this ETH enlargement pill.
Hey.
Which this Seb Heslow from Seb's FinTech channel on YouTube. Fantastic. Love the guy's videos. I wish he had something on this. And he might. Enlargement pill. Hey, what's up, G? Yeah, man, it's taken a while to get to this point. It sucks. It sucks. I'm just trying to tune the card in, the first card in, and then reading some stuff on what? On Reddit about this ETH enlargement pill based on the card. Anyway. What's going on? What is going on? How choppy is this stream, by the way? It must be pretty bad, I would imagine. Nice. Nice. 2352. Continue to bump up this memory clock. Okay, good. I'm just seeing that it's telling me that there are dropped frames because of the network. I've ended up splitting the internet using like a really old router, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's just terrible, but happy to hear that it's okay. 2375. Oh, brother. Getting faster. Getting faster. Making more dollars. I don't know about you, but I'm thinking about hopefully getting into more Ion Q at 18. I'd like to see it get down to 16 or 15 come Monday at some point, but I think I'm going to strike at about 18 if I can. After the announcement. All right. I've got to double check this video to see if he's got a link. See if he's got a link to this ETH largent. He does not. Jerk ass. I have a link, bruh. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm really hoping for. If it could dip hard, that would be great. I'd love to get it. 15 would be just fantastic. 15, but when I was looking at the charts, it seemed as though the $16 range was like support over a long period of time. So I don't think it's dropping below that. 1630, 1650, like around there. I don't think it's going below, just based on checking that chart quickly. I'm telling you, whatever company comes out and is the next canopy for mushrooms, I'm guessing, not financial advice, I'm guessing that's going to be just a big play. Here's 8 months. I want to find somebody who's actually sharing the link. There's interviews here. Point talk. Large. If this is the GitHub. GitHub. Ooh. 50 or 500 core. Oh, I'm gonna say 500 core up to 24 mega hash, 193 efficiency. So I'm getting close to that 200 mark that the coveted 200, but it's at 129. So again, still not crazy. Closer to that 122 where it started would be nice, but say la vie. Haven't touched the 4 o'clock at all. Just memory for now. Yeah, yeah, that's might be the way to go. Might be the way to go. I'm looking at actually. I'm hoping to double my position. Grab another. I'm only holding about 30 right now, so if I can get 25 to 30 tomorrow or on Monday, for a decent price. Ah, yes. Yes, your beloved hash stock. Eventually, you never know. Not getting many shares here. Kind of disappointing. I was talking to my neighbor the other day, and he was talking about hedging kind of your bets with options trading. So apparently, if you have at least 100 stocks of something, you can use that and complete contracts, options contracts, which was quite interesting. What did you dump into it, if you don't mind me asking? If you're talking a couple $100, then that's not crazy.
I designed the.
August. Let's see, maybe this. Are you serious? Let's see. All right. Check out this one video to see if this guy has a link in his video about it. Oh, all right. Couple cents. Get you up to nice round thou.
About it not working, or how do you get it working, and no guarantee. And just load enlargement like so. Security there, let's just load enlargement like so. And keep the window open and basically load Phoenix Miner.
So I changed it to 525. Did nothing. Actually brought it down. More consumption. Around 550. Where is this? Yeah, donkey. Donkey. No. Where is? Man, all I want is just a link. A trusted link to this. Alright. Hopefully my boy Seb here got it figured out.
As I click on my video, Seb Heslo here, and today we are gonna be overclocking this MSI GTX 1080 for Ethereum mining. So let me just put you down on my desk here so you can see what I'm doing, and let's get started. So the very first thing
Oh, no way.
when I start overclocking is open up MSI
Lame.
Afterburner.
Lame.
And I take the fan speed off auto and I put it at 80%. And I can see the fan start spinning up there now, so that's all good. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna start my miner up, which I'm using T-Rex miner today. And while that sort of starts up, I'm gonna be telling you about the 3 things that you need to keep in mind when overclocking. So the number 1 thing is overclocking is done at your own risk. You know, we're doing things to these cards that the manufacturer did not intend for us to do. So just keep that in mind. Overclocking is done at your own risk. The second thing you need to keep in mind is that each card is unique. So
I wonder if they were expecting you to end up sending more or asking for more
for me, I mean, those same numbers
shares.
will work for you, even if you might have the same exact version of the same exact card.
Maybe it wasn't enough. Maybe it didn't hit like some sort of threshold.
Each card is unique. Now, the third thing you need to keep in mind is that for me, what I'm going to be doing today is I try to optimize for getting the highest stable hash rate that I can get out of these cards. You might want to optimize for efficiency, as in the highest hash rate to power consumption ratio. That's up to you. But with all of that said, let's start overclocking. So I always like to start up the miner without having touched anything, so just stock settings, just to see where the card kind of lands on its own. So as we can see here, we're getting around 21.54 megahash a second on this 1080 right out of the gate with stock settings. However, one thing to keep in mind with these 1080 cards is that you can do a memory tweak on them. So how you do this differs in regards to which miner you're using. So for some of you, you might need to look into what's called the ETH enlargement pill. For me, I'm using T-Rex miner, which means I can tweak the memory right in my miner.
Oh.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna quit my miner and I'm gonna
Oh,
open
Seb.
the batch file. I'm gonna edit
Oh, this
it.
guy's a king.
And at the end here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put dash MT for memory tweak, space, and then it gives you the option to add a number between 0 and 6, I believe it is. So the default setting is 0. So that is what it does to all cards. And then it gives you the option. I'm gonna edit it. And at the end here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put dash MT for memory tweak, space, and then it gives you the option to add a number between 0 and 6, I believe it is. So the default setting is 0. So that is what it does to all cards if you don't change this setting. So what the developers behind T-Rex recommend is start by putting 1 and then slowly increase as you see
This guy's the best.
Stop at the highest number where the card is still stable. So I'm gonna start by putting 1 here. I'm gonna save this. and then I have to run my
Good luck, man.
as an administrator.
Good luck.
And let's see what that gets us. So you can see here now my 1080. It says here M tweak set to.
Where are we? Ether. Oh man. That didn't work. That did not work, Steb. Oh, bruh. Alright. I think I'm just about done on stream here, man. Oh, babe. Yeah. All right, buddy. Well, good luck. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and then whatever you're up to tomorrow. Yeah, let's be in touch on Monday around around the release, and see and watch how things go price wise. Should be interesting. Should be interesting. Hopefully we can snipe something decent instead of it going way up and just not coming back down for us. We'll see. All right, brother. Be good. Chat gamer, Chatville, mining rig 1.0. Yeah, I am out. Everybody have a great weekend. Peace.